Ma'am, you're average looking at best.
You're average at best. You need to get yourself together. You're average at best. You need to get yourself together.
They want the maximum amount of options with the minimum amount of restrictions. Gentlemen, stop dealing with women who are on your level.
Man, let's jump right into this crazy situation. We're not going to even be here long. We're going to get straight to the point because this woman is delusional. She completely weird. She don't care about her daughters. She let her 18-year-old daughter be for the streets. She let her 13-year-old daughter look older than her 18-year-old daughter. The same as the grandmother. Just a weird family that ain't worried about nothing. They need to cut it out and quit playing with us. Real talk. You know what? Let me go ahead and get my Ray Charles on. You know what I'm saying? Because they got the right one, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and get my Ray Charles on. Real talk. Quit playing with us. So it goes a little something like this. Charlene posted, sent a message to CJ, and you know what I mean? CJ shared it with us. Salute, brother. And she says this, y'all. This is incredible. I can't believe every time she continues to like blow my mind. I can't believe this woman she's full of audacity. So she says, I'm trying to teach Daya boundaries such as privacy, space. Go ahead, let it sink in. Privacy, space, and inappropriate behavior. Oh my goodness. So you didn't want to teach Nation or Jalea about inappropriate behavior online, doing the salacious acts and things like that? You didn't want to tell and teach them that, huh? Oh, only the millionaires' kids you want to teach that. But you're a lie. You don't want to teach them that. I think it's very inappropriate. Again, now I'm sorry, she spelt it. It probably spell checked for her. That she is sitting on your lap. So now she's talking about a young daughter sitting on a dad's lap. For a woman to even come to a man, a daughter, and a dad with this notion and even talk like this, who's the one that's the PDA foul? It would be you, the female, because who's even thinking like this? That's why we know she keep showing her hand that her and Jalea definitely, well, she concocted and had Jalea because look, she's still on that run. Why would a dad sitting his daughter on the lap, why would that be taken as anything? Lap at her big age, what's that? 5 years old's a big age? Of not being a baby sucking on your nasty A fingers. So if I can please teach her the same things, because let's continue. I don't want her to think she can do that to any and everybody. You be around, please and thank you. But we're going to go back up here real quick, y'all, where she says she's trying to teach Daya, not CJ, not the boy, space, privacy, space, and inappropriate behavior. So is this the inappropriate behavior you're talking about? Wait for it. Wait. Wham. That's Daya's head right there, y'all. That's Cordea's head right there. You see, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when you do it, man. Finesse 2 times. One of the greatest lines to go down in history. And it's true. This little girl is staring. I mean, she couldn't have the most front view to this woman's everything out of look where she's at. This is her head. I mean, it is completely perfectly squared in. Look. Her head is inside the leg, Precious. And royalty want to come to you see how dirty they are, man? You see how filthy they are? You're going to bring this to a dad sitting his daughter on the lap, but you're not going to bring that to you, your dirty mom back there, your dirty daughters and all her little dusty friends, a bunch of creek rabbits, street crickets, alleyway crickets running around slapping cakes, and the daughter is right there, but she's talking about she's trying to appropriate. Man, I can't stand y'all modern bops. Y'all disgust us. Y'all have no brain. And it's only all of this. Like y'all, it's like God wouldn't believe the way that y'all use y'all body. Like y'all like so happy that y'all got that little stinking taco, them little tiggles in a, but like y'all so happy. If God was to just like, you know what, somehow just disappear it from dude's ass for a day, man, y'all be in trouble. Look at this. But this ain't inappropriate, y'all. Look, the day I had to do the arm joint right there. See, bop moms don't give a damn about inappropriate behavior around your daughter. I gotta get close and say that. She don't care about inappropriate acts around her daughter. She need to stop. Man, let me go ahead and get the legend up here. Yeah, Kevin Samuels, man, salute. Because the man is gone and he continued to be right from death. That's why the Bopskis is still mad. You land rats are still upset eating all the cheese. Unbelievable, bro. This is crazy. She really came to CJ. We're going to read this part and then we done with this video. We don't even need to be long with rat roaches no more, man. Unless we, you know what I mean, want to get down and dirty. But this woman is running around the country with a bald head, little PIM, and saying appropriate behavior and privacy when she puts it all on the internet. How the hell you try to teach your daughter privacy and you putting all your escapades over the internet? If you listen to a bop talk long enough, it's going to display everything like she is. She's trying to reprimand CJ for sitting his own daughter that he actually paid for these kids on his lap, but putting baby diddy oil all over your tiggles and your Lola Biscuits kitchen on your knees, doing all type of crazy situations. And now you strutting around with a married man as a harlot. And you're talking about privacy, inappropriate behavior. Don't ever mention that out of your stinking mouth. What is you talking about? Then what is this? And look at her mom. Now we know why she be blowing. They all blow. Disgusting. Look. Look. Little bops, young bops, kid boy bops. Look, you got a kid boy. Yo, I swear, if this was an 80s or a 90s party, the grown-ups would have said, hey, y'all kids, y'all motivate. Man, get up out of here. Yeah, y'all got to motivate up out of here. Yeah, y'all absolutely got to get up out of here. Look at these bops. Look. So what is this? Like I said, mini bops, big bops, little bops, baby bops. Yeah, look, baby bops. Get up out of here. Oh my goodness. She had the nerve to say CJ was doing something inappropriate. So let's go back and finish with CJ's part because he got a little something to say as well. Who's sucking fingers? Why are you texting me? It's not Thursday. And both the twins are in great health, right? And wonderful spirits. Yeah, because they never broke their arm over at his house. Black eyes, shoes too small. Their dad putting himself online in salacious and unsavory ways. His kids doing wild and salacious things on the internet other than a couple indiscretions that Kamari did as well. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, she ain't on her knees patting it from the back like Jalea and online like going crazy stuff like that. You know what I mean? Little smooches on the boy, little teenage stuff, you know what I'm saying? Which she definitely had her wrongs. But as far as Nation and Jalea went, nah, Kamari ain't catch up to that yet. You know what I mean? She definitely done teenager shit. She definitely did. But she ain't catch up to that. You know what I'm saying? We saw Jalea bent over, smacking it from the back. We saw Nation, you know what I mean, doing all type of crazy things and acting grown with dermals on her face. You know what I'm saying? So CJ said, she's there in great health, wonderful spirits. She's my daughter. I can't stop her from wanting to sit on my knee. That's a normal thing to a 5-year-old child and her father. Like I said, just keep her away from your imps and O's and she will be just fine. Why do Charlene always try to actualize everything? Told you. Facts. She tries to actualize everything, y'all. That's all she's about. We know she concocted that lie because she called me one as well. We've never met in this life. She called CJ one, and that's all they do when you oppose them. Oh, you're up there. You're Oh well. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. Sign language don't hurt. And you see that guy right there? Yeah, we got that from him. Yeah, and we're going to keep saying it. We don't care about y'all bops being tired. Sign language. Shame, that shame tactics don't work no more. Oh, he had a little meat. Well, that means you like little meat. When chicks try to shame you like, your meat was little anyway. Well, then you like little meat digging all in your guts, right? Because you had multiple situations with them, and some of y'all got kids from little meat guys. So that means y'all actually like little meat. Or the myth is a lie. They really can't take or don't like 9 and 10 inchers. Who would want 10 whole inches going inside there? That's why we know that's cap. Women will always flaunt their hand, man. Just like most guys, like, yeah, I got 13. Like, you know what I mean? No, they don't. The average is 7, somewhere around there. The average woman could take about 6 or 7. That's all right there. Because, nigga, if you stick in 9 and 10 and all that, man, absolutely not. Cut it out. Like, quit playing with us. You know what I'm saying? Just a bunch of bops running their mouth going to just say anything that the populace say. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, I like it. No, you don't. You know what I'm saying? Quit playing. Y'all like mushroom meat, right? Exactly. So keep it there. Ain't nobody tripping. So there you have it, man. Charlene always coming to the internet actualizing situations, because like I said, to close this video out right here, look, her daughter, there, it's nothing but look, baby bops, look, this irks me right here. She get on my nerves, this little baby bop. Look, where'd she get on my nerves? Yo, the TV, if I don't want to break my TV. She got on my nerves. Look. So there you have it, man. Charlene, don't ever come to the internet talking about nothing about over-actualizing anything. You're the epitome of that. You emulate all of that. You're on the internet, and we already seen your tiggles, the one CJ paid for, your booty meats, and all of the above. So, you know what I'm saying? We would definitely like you to stop playing with us. Like immediately, stop playing with us, because we know you're for the streets now, and you don't care now. You finally reached your final level, and that's why you like, I don't care. I know who I am now. They can't shame me. I'm for the streets. That's why you're running around with this guy just because he appears to have money. Just another bop that don't want to get it on her own, but want to continue to run behind guys to get her life funded for her. Unbelievable, man. One day they might find you in that desert out there, man. If you don't be safe and you want to keep running around, Las Vegas got a place for you, where all the mobsters put a lot of people that they never found out in that desert. And until further, yeah.
You wanna play games? Okay. I'll play with you. Come on. Okay. You wanna play what? Okay. Say hello to my little friend.